season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A first carry from a collegiate star here in Wisconsin. It's Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
At 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, watch 54. Watch. That's the way.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high, to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 2nd down, Mostert. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down, Tua, flush to his right. He'll run it, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Tucker's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. The give to Taylor. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's Murray on the move to his left.
At the 30.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He'll buy some time right. Fighting him off. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A gain there of 21 yards. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. These two teams all tied after one. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darius Leonard, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A 33-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Out to his left. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Steps to a hit, and the ball is out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Taylor. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end Fant. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
To Noah Fant.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
Jonathan
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
The tackle made.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Noah Fant.
Noah Fant hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And it's caught off the deflection. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
4th down.
eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Jonathan Taylor, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Brought down at the
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
3.
Tua sets up to pass it, being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Tua now on first down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Buying time to his left. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
At the Packers' 47-yard line.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Third down.
From the gun on third down, Murray. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. Again, they'll throw with Murray. This is the tight end fan. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And going deep for Hill. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Yeah, they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
2 and now on 1st down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
By the Vikings.
Now that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Complete.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Murray. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here.
Packers 11.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And that is incomplete. Murray took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's got his big tight end, Fant. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, Murray. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And Murray, he's going to run with it himself. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
A gain of 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to have a third down. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Julio. It got his man complete. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. On first down, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. Tua hit, and the ball is out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Escaping the pressure, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football.
Tagovailoa on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. The Vikings on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. They're going option play on third down. This is out quickly to the right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And the Vikings pick up the football. The big fella, 30, 10, 5, and they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
For the extra point.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Henry Ruggs. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. We didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this, where that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
They'll start with the option. The ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Forced out to his left. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And the Vikings.
He's going to use his legs here. Murray going to fire one out wide. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. He's going to try to do this himself. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with this 3-score deficit and time fading. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Come on.
From the gun, it's Tua. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. By Khalil Mack, able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Tua on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
Today's final score.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Vikings, they keep